inside of you.
Blessings to all of you beautiful beings. It's Elena and I'm enchanted to be here on my channel. Hello and welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. If you're new, consider liking, subscribing, becoming part of my little YouTube family. And if you've been here before, hello and welcome back to each and every one of you. Amazing, fantastic, beautiful, incredible souls right across the screen. Lots of love, lots of warm hugs, and hopefully you and yours are safe. On today's video is another very fun one, long one, but fun one. We are doing the Witch's Bounty, the Witch's Moon, and the Witch's Roots. All three tiers of the Witch's Moon companies, subscription boxes. And this is for the month of July. And I am so very excited to find out what smells so good in this box. Some herb really smells nice in here. Either that or the oil spilled, and that will suck. Anyways, so Witch's Moon is a monthly subscription box and it has 3 tiers. As I said, I'm going to put the prices up below for them. Now, not only are they priced differently for the tiers, but each tier is their own separate kind of essence to them. So we have the Witch's Roots, which is based around an herb of the month, and it usually has a little crystal in there as well, but it's mainly around an herb and a couple other meditative goodies. Then we have the Witch's Moon, which is kind of like the general witchy nest box, witchy full box, and it's to build up your altar, your apothecary, and just your overall general practice. Now the Witch's Bounty tends to be around, the Witch's Bounty is around a magical jewelry piece, and they have some very unique and gorgeous pendants. So without further ado, I'm going to scooch these two out of the way. We're going to start off with least expensive to most expensive. This is the Witch's Roots. No need for dramatic openings because it goes from brown to brown. Ooh, okay, so we have their information pamphlet here, and right off the bat there is some artwork. So we have the Vegvisir sigil, which is also, I believe, called the Viking's compass, something to do with directions. Then we have herb of the month is plantain. Ooh, interesting. So we have those two artworks. I love their artworks. Okay, so every box of these is going to have specific artwork towards things inside the box. Every box is going to have a candle with a color matching the box's items. Every box will also have a set of incense sticks and an oil for ritual use. So, further on, let me give you a close-up. Gorgeous art. Have that. I have used bananas for spellcrafting things and corn husk for spell casting things. Alright, onto the items inside this box. So we have a nice set of plantain herbs, big chunk of it. Let me see if it has a smell. Shoot. Kind of smells like singed grass. Definitely an herby smell, but it doesn't really have anything like unique to it. It just smells slightly burnt and green. So we have a very fun staticky packet. That always amuses me. So here is that. Then we have the Vegvisir compass. It's a compass, right? Where whoever bears the sign will never lose one's way, not in storms nor bad weather or when the way is unknown. Okay, path or guide. So it's something to do with like a compass or a guide type of symbol. I was right. Makes me excited when I remember the names to things because I'm not very good with names. So we have a pendant. It says, "May I never lose my way in storms or bad weather, even when the way is not known." Well, same thing I read on the top there. Very cool. I think this might make a good gift for my husband, since he is very Viking interested in. Gonna clip these. Okay, put that aside. Then we have a little herb bundle with a rune. Okay, we have an herb bundle and a rune. I'm not going to open this up, it's going to make a mess, but I think you can see the rune in there. A little bit of herbs. I'm sure we'll read about it and see what use it has. Then we have the stinky sticks, and it is called Wayfinder. Doing a lot better with reading the fonts today than I am in the past video. At least so far. There's room for failure. This has a very masculine smell to it. Like, if you were to think of man, this is what it would smell like. This smells like man in the woods, minus the sweat. I like it. Then we have the oil and the dropper spray, the spray that comes with it. Ooh, also very symbol sigil based. Oh no, why is it sticky? I think we're okay. Just gonna toss that out. I'm not sure why it's sticky. Okay, so we have an oil spray with the same compass symbol. I wasn't ready. Maybe I should rethink of how I just shove my noses into these smells. Hold on, I'm not sure what it was. There's like eucalyptus or tea tree. It's not a bad smell. It's a very clean but very strong smell. Oh, it tickles. So we have it as a spray. I assume as a cleansing spray. Again, we shall read about it. There's a couple more things in here. We have a nice piece of tiger's eye. Ooh, some pretty good shimmers to this one. So tiger's eye. Good grounding and protection stone. And last but not least, we have their candle that I will struggle to like open. Let's see. What if this time I'd be smart about it? Would this help, or am I still going to suffer? Aha! Okay. It does help a little bit. So we have a candle, and it's a hand-poured beeswax candle, and I just love working with these. They burn so nicely, and they usually have like a nice honey smell to them. And what you can do is just hold it for a little bit and warm it up between your palms so the wax gets a little bit more flexible, and you're able to unravel it. Oh, where is the end? This one's squished in quite nicely. You're able to unravel it and anoint it on the inside so it doesn't make as much of a mess, or put like a little intention paper set or something along those lines. And I love that, but I do recommend to kind of hold it between your hands and warm it up a little bit. That way it's not going to crack and it will peel away nicely, like a banana. Let me know if you guys know the banana joke. Those on my those who follow me on my Instagram will know what I'm talking about. Okay, drop a banana emoji down if you know the whole banana thing. And I just love how everybody else is gonna be confused by it. Alright, I'm gonna tuck these away here, and I'm going to read about the goodies inside. Now, because I have 2 more boxes to go through, I'm not gonna go into full depth, so we're just gonna do a brief introduction to all of the goodies inside. All right. Let's see what they have to say. We have the plantain. It is considered one of the 9 sacred herbs of the Saxons. Plantain is both medicinally and magically important in physical and spiritual workings. Found within many cultures throughout the world, plantain has been relied upon for its ability to cure fevers, heal wounds, assist with digestive issues, and draw out toxins from poison, stings, and bites. Cool. Then it has more information on it, but in here they never really seem to disclose if these herbs are good as like edible herbs or if they're just meant to be for ritual use. I'm not entirely sure. Then we have the plantain herbal grimoire artwork, which I have showed you, the Vegvisir pendant with cord. Pewter charm has been created as a necklace for you to wear during times of travel, both physically and spiritually. Allow the stave or sigil to act as a wayfinder for you on your path. Before you begin, place intentions within this charm, resetting the words that have been placed on the back. Maybe I'm gonna keep this in my car, because we're going on a couple road trips. I'm going with a friend to a little girls' weekend trip, and then my husband and I are going on a little vacation. I think that will be a great thing to incorporate in my protection spells for our travel. Then we have the Wayfinder Ritual Aura Spray. It has peppermint, eucalyptus, spearmint. Yeah, that was the in your face. Bringing together energies of protection, strength, and vitality. Then we have Wayfinder Ritual Incense Sticks. Again, they don't talk about what's inside of them, but that it's for recalibrating your inner compass. We have Beacon of Guidance Mini Spell Candle, which is this wonderful yellow cherry candle. Tumbled Tiger's Eye. I don't know what that was. Among many wonderful qualities, Tiger's Eye is the true solar stone of vitality. This powerful stone has the ability to push your limits further, broaden your intuition, and bring clarity to your thoughts as you travel upon your path. And that is it. Oh, it is the July box. Oh, I like how they put that down on the bottom. I just noticed that they actually date their stuff on the bottom. Okay, so this is the July Witch's Roots box. Wonderful. I'm going to tuck that in here, set it aside. Let's hope the puppy doesn't eat it. Then we're gonna move on to the big box. And the big box is usually pretty fun to open and has a lot of goodies inside, and it's just usually packed with so much fun things. All right, ready for some brown to brown? Ta-da! It has an intense, like, almost licorice sweet herb smell from here. So we have their informations pamphlet with an oracle card. Oracle card back looks pretty good, and it says silencing the mind. Let silence guide you to your inner peace. Ooh, I like that. I needed to hear that today. I'm going to read the information pamphlet later. Then we have, oh, are they transitioning away from doing larger? Oh, what is that? Okay, I need to hurry up and get down there. This is the second box that I opened where it seems like they're no longer doing the larger artwork pieces. I'm not sure. We shall see. I don't mind either or. I just love their artwork. It is this beautiful combination of like vintage and like a witchy type of aesthetic, and just the art of it is so nice, and how it looks kind of aged is so nice. Yeah, I love their artwork. They need to have just like an artwork subscription box, and I would totally subscribe to that. Let's see. So first we have Serpent Circle spell. I had to put in the serpent in there because of all the sound. So some type of circle spell. Then we have a black obsidian. Ooh. Book of Shadows piece. And a smoky quartz. piece and a hematite piece. Nice. That is pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna put these aside. Onwards we have, what are you? We have the oil. I suppose we'll start with that. There's something in there that is just piquing my curiosity. And I'm gonna get to it in a little bit. So we have psychic armor. Ooh. Put that aside. If the packaging isn't damaged or like oil leaked on or anything, I tend to save it for my shop because, you know, reduce, reuse, recycle. This one, being a little bit more cautious on it. Smells, oh, it's a familiar smell, but almost like almonds a little bit. It smells really good. It smells sweet. It is not the smell that I've been smelling when I was opening the box, but here's what the oil looks like. It's pretty much just oil in a bottle with some floaty herbs inside. Ooh, there's also a crystal inside. Wonderful. Then we have the herbs that come with it. We have peppercorn, star of anise, and devil's claw. Ooh, this is perfect because I literally just used up all of my supply for my own box when I was doing an herb mix for it. So we have peppercorn. Yep, plain, regular, black pepper. As an herb, which is good for protection. We have a star of anise. I love the way this one smells. It smells like a mixture of Thanksgiving and Christmas. It smells good. Then we have devil's claw. Perfect. Good 3 herb bundles. I'm gonna put that aside. I'll read about them later. And ooh, okay, something else piqued my interest. Ooh, ooh, oh, so many cool things. Okay, let's start off with this little present box. It's just the little touches just bring me joy. Okay, what do we possibly have in here? Oh, wow. I'm actually gonna save that roll. Put that aside there. Okay. I believe this is a black obsidian prayer bead. Seems to be black obsidian and hematite combination. Oh, and smoky quartz. Okay. Very nice. Prayer beads, mala beads, meditation beads, however you want to qualify these as. I do use something similar when it comes to spell work. I don't exactly use ones that have identical sizes. I tend to have one that kind of has a space, which I made, space every 10, and that way when I'm reciting a spell, if I want to recite it a specific amount of times, this is kind of how I work to count. And because mine is set up in spaces of 10, I can count it this way. But it works either way, and I'm not sure if it's very, very heavy because of the hematite and the obsidian. It is a very, very heavy piece. I love it. It is absolutely gorgeous. Let me see if I can do it this way. That way you can see the smoky quartz and the hematite crystals as well. I'm not sure if that is the way that it's intended to use or if it's more of a protection type of charm. I will read about it because these are very good grounding and protecting stones. Then this is what I've been most curious about. What is this? I don't know what this is. Are you? It's an incense. Are you an incense of some sort? It seems to be a little messy in the inside. Can I take out just a piece? Oh! Okay, now I know what these are. These are like incense, similar to incense cones. It's like a mixture of, it's pretty much an herbal joint. Not to smoke though. It's, if it is what I think it is, then it's herbs wrapped tightly inside of the parchment paper, and you light it and you let it smoke. So it's like a smoking incense type of thing. It does appear to have something within it. I will read about it to just be sure. I've never really seen it in a cluster like this. I've only seen it in like little individual pieces, which is why it slightly confused me. Let's see. It's not something I use very frequently, but that's okay. I do want to double check and read on it if it is what I think it is. Then we have, ooh, it appears we have a charcoal burning bowl. Is that what you are? I don't know what this is. Are you part of this? What are you made out of? I don't know. Anyways, this, I know what this is. This is a, nope, I don't need that one. A charcoal burning dish. So I assume what I think about these is correct. We have some holes in here to let the smoke flow. I actually really like that this has a topper. That way if you put in something like cedar likes to sparkle a little bit because of just its composition. So if you add it to fire, it has a couple sparks, and you definitely want to keep something with cedar on a very fireproof surface. But in any sort of fire play, you want to keep on a fireproof surface. And because this has a cover and less holes for it to spark out of, I really like this. I'm not sure what this is. No idea. It wasn't there. Maybe it's just a decorative piece. I have no idea. Anyways, then we have Lunasad herbal bath. I think this is what I've been smelling. Yep. This is what the box was smelling like. It smells pretty good. Now I'm opening this box way past Lunasad, but that's okay. I can use this either next year or for something else. So we have that. And last but not least, we have their candle. Let me see if this will work again. Very sharp scissors. Yes! I hacked it. Oh, we have a nice black candle. Again, same thing, beeswax, you are capable of unwrapping this one as well. I don't really think it needs to be that close of a view, but very interesting. Oh, and we don't have incense sticks in here. This replaced the incense sticks. I am right with what it is. Yay. Alright, so on to reading about all the goodies inside. So we have psychic protection and enhancement necklace. Okay, so they are using this mainly as protection. It says, many moons in the making, this wonderful psychic protection and enhancement necklace holds such powerful and potent energies. Carefully strung and tied between each bead, this necklace has been cared for and created with pure intention specifically for this collection. As a token of protection and intuitiveness, allow this necklace to be your steady and sure companion during rituals and meditations. We do not recommend allowing others to touch or wear this necklace, as it will be charged with your specific intention and energy familiar to your path and purpose. Yes, if you are ever creating any sort of piece for protection or for an intuition or for self-love, self-care, anything that is specifically tied to your own energies, I would highly suggest not to allow other people to interact with it, and I would also highly suggest not to post it on social media. I do a lot of spell work and a lot of rituals and things like that at home at my own personal time, and there's very little that I share with you guys. There are bits and pieces that I share here and there, but just to protect your own energies, your own intentions for it, try to avoid having others' energies intermingle with it, whether it be letting them touch it, seeing it, or even knowing about it. Just a little bit of a protection for you. Then we have the Black Obsidian, Smoky Quartz, and Hematite Book of Shadows artwork. Incense Vessel, which I believe this is it. Then we have Protection Mantra and Sigil artwork, Black Protection Spell Candle. Very good on protection. Psychic Armor Magical Anointing Oil. And inside is cedarwood, almond, frankincense, and myrrh. It smells very strongly of almond. It has a couple other herbs in there as well. Then we have the Luna Salad Celebratory Sacred Salt, filled with frankincense, rosemary, St. John's wort, and mixture of our first harvest magical oil. Then we have the Nag Champa Ritual Rope Incense. Yes, I was right. We have included a set of Nag Champa Ritual Rope Incense for you to burn during your rituals and workings. These incenses have been hand-rolled with rice paper and then twisted into a rope form. The scent of Nag Champa was chosen for this specific collection to bring the energies of protection, awareness, and grounding into your space. Then we have the Star of Anise. Anise holds the ability to protect and banish any evil that may be intending to cause you harm. We have the Devil's Claw. Wonderful companion, Devil's Claw is commonly placed within doorways, corners, and ritual spaces, or included within mojo bags to create a protective barrier. And we have Peppercorn, also for protection. Yes, also for protection. Then we have the personalized oracle reading and extra parchment paper for your workings. Awesome. So we have this wonderful July box. This is a very intense smell right here. I forgot to close that up. Wonderful things. I've really liked this as a protection thing. Like I said, I use mine for a little bit different reasons, but I think it will be really good to use and wear and to hang near my altar. I like that. Definitely like that as I get tangled into it. Maybe protecting you spiritual, but it's definitely a choking hazard. Let's see. On to the other goodies. I'm just gonna drop this down, make sure the oil is closed. You would not want to have a mess. Alright, on to the last box, and this is the Witch's Bounty. Again, more brown to brown. Inside here we have their information pamphlet. Ooh, Goddess Ganesha artwork. Very pretty. Oh, very, very pretty. I like all the details. Come on. Perfect. Take that out. So here is that. Beautiful, beautiful art. Oh, I really like that. The artist did an incredible job with all the details. It really portrays like the essence and energy of the goddess. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Continuing on, we have the oil, the stinky sticks, and the candle. I'm gonna take these out quickly. Why didn't I think of this before? I opened so many boxes and struggled so much with all of these candles. Oh, a beautiful blue to match the art. Another hand-rolled wax candle. They really do smell good. Oh, this one's, I think this one might be anointed with an oil. Because there's some of the honey smell and something else more herby to it. And we have a clearing incense stick set. Let's see how this smells. Let's be a little bit more cautious about it and not. Oh, it smells the same as this. Alright, let me see if I can pinpoint any smells. There's something almost a little spicy underneath here. Not entirely sure. It doesn't smell, I wouldn't exactly put this as a super pleasant smell, but it's not a bad smell. It's more of like a, I don't know how to put it. Just generic incense stick smell? I don't know. There's nothing particularly that stands out for it, and it's, I don't know. Not a fan of that one. Anyways, we have the oil. This is Ganesha oil. Ooh, I like the large leaf pieces that they have in there. This smells really good. Not entirely sure what it is. Oh, it smells really good. The bottle is just done in such a pretty way with the leaves in the back. Definitely like that. Now, because this is a lighter bottle, it doesn't have much sun protection, I would suggest you storing it in a darker area. That way it doesn't change the oil composition inside, because the UV rays does alter some oils, which is why they're usually in a darker container. So keep something like this in a darker spot. Then we have the cord for the necklace pendant. And we have, ooh, a kyanite stick. We have a very nice kyanite piece. Now I do think, are you kyanite? I believe you're kyanite. Now, I do think that this video is going to come up before my Crystal Council Compare video, but in my Crystal Council Compare video coming up, I got this massive baby, and there's a little bit of a funny situation happening with it during that video, so make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned. Alright, last but not least, and I saved the best for last, we have the pendant. The only thing about these pendants, they've always been silver. I would love to have a, like a gold or maybe even a black pendant. Oh, it is absolutely stunning. Now, Ganesha is not my Patreon. It is not someone who I work with frequently or at all, really. I just have studied upon their energies, but this is such a beautiful piece. Oh, my hand is not helping out. Let me see if I can find a dark paper anywhere at all. Improvising. There we go. That way you can see the details of it a little bit better. It is stunning. I wonder if the crystal on the inside of it is quartz, if it's carved out of quartz. It is so beautiful. Oh, it is absolutely stunning of a piece. Okay, so we have that. Let's read about the goodies inside. I hope I can do it before my camera shuts off. It's running out of battery. We have the carved quartz and Ganesha with blue topaz pendant. Wow. Okay, it is. This piece is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. It says Ganesha is said to not only clear the path before you, but to protect and bring prosperity. We urge you to continue your research and study on Ganesha, as he carries with him an amazing history filled with wonderful stories and deep mysticisms. Very nice. Then we have the Ganesha Magical Anointing Oil, filled with vanilla, olive, and sage. We have the Clearing Ritual Incense Sticks. Again, they don't talk about what's in there, but as a clearing type of sticks. Then we have a New Beginnings Spell Candle. We have hand-rolled this spell candle for you with the intention of resetting your inner compass. Nice. Then we have the Fuchsite Kyanite. It is a kyanite crystal. To accompany you on your path, we've included a piece of kyanite. Carry this stone with you throughout your day or place upon your altar to benefit from its wonderful ability to release any blockages you may have. Kyanite is a great stone to work with. It is one of the first stones that I started working with. It is one of the very few stones that don't require any cleansing. Now, this does talk about carrying it with you. It is a very fragile stone and could be a very flaky stone. The piece that I have here is a pretty flaky piece. That doesn't mean anything bad, it's just that the way that the crystal is formed. So I would not really recommend you carrying it with you. If you really intend to do so, make sure you wrap it in something protective. That way it doesn't crumble and fall apart inside your pocket, purse, or wallet, anything like that. So there is that. Then we have the Ganesha Book of Shadows artwork and, well, this lovely, wonderful box. Let me know which item of these boxes is your favorite. This pendant, I cannot get over just how phenomenally detailed the quartz is and just how beautiful the silver work is. Stunning. I'm not entirely sure. I definitely don't think I will be wearing this, but I might incorporate this in my decorations along my altar. I definitely like the meaning behind this Patreon or this deity. It's just not one that I fully work with and not one that I'm super comfortable calling upon without having more of a connection, if that makes sense. Alright, so here's that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, the whole shebang. We have tons of magical fun here. And if you've made it this far, because there is a blue candle in front of me, drop down a little blue heart in the emoji in the comments section down below, or any other kind of blue emoji that you can find. The first blue emoji that you find, drop it down in the comments. Alright, so here's that. I shall see you in the next video. Love you all. Bye!